Hi, and welcome back. I'm Jennifer, the Crazy Crafter, and I am recording a much overdue video that I've been promising for a while. So, we are going to do the One Sheet Wonder today. Still kind of sunny out, to a point, but look at those dark clouds. You can smell the rain in the air. This is a perfect day for sitting down at the craft table and creating. So let's head on to my craft room, my craft area, and let's get the show on the road. Okay, now that we are at the crafting area, anyhow, this is the One Sheet Wonder I was promising weeks ago to get done. This is a cutting guide, and down here we actually have layouts of the cards. Okay, I do have this as a PDF, but put it in the description box of this video for you to download for yourself so that you'll have a reference. Okay, so this is the paper that I've pre-cut couple weeks ago. Been sitting on my craft table, my official craft bench on the other side of the room. Anyhow, this is the paper that I'm going to cut for these cards. Now, I'm going to make a cut across the top here. And as you can see, the first cut is a 1/2 inch. Okay, cutting at the 1/2 inch mark. Then off of that 1/2 inch, there's going to be a long 5.5 inch. So there's going to be a 1/2 inch on the other side that is going to actually get cut off of this. Then we're going to make these 3 cuts here, which is at 2 3/4. Then we have 1.5, a 1 inch, and then we're left with a 3/4 inch. Okay, and then, of course, we'll do the rest of the cuts, etc. Then we'll do all the cross cuts here and the diagonal. Okay, so you did not get to see me cut this piece. I wasn't recording, and I apologize. But I am going to do the rest of the cuts. Okay. This is a brand new paper cutter that I just got through close to my heart. So, let's see here. This is definitely at the 6 inch mark, right? Yes. So I'm on the correct side. And we already did this section up here. So I turned the paper and we're going to do these sections here. So we're going to do 2 3/4. Okay, and then we are going to do 1.5 inch piece. And then we are going to do a 1 inch, and then we'll be left with a 3/4. So this is probably the easiest way to do the 1 inch because it's over on this side. Okay, so we have the 1 inch and the 3/4. Okay, so we got these pieces here, and I got this piece already done. Now we're going to turn the papers this way and finish the rest of our cutting. We got 2 3/4 by 1 1/4, and then we'll be left with a 4 inch. So I'm just going to do it the easy way, do the 4 inch. Yeah, I had to think there for a minute. The blonde moment. Okay, so we have our 4 inch, and then we have our 1 1/4 piece. Okay, the 4-inch is going to be cut corner to corner. This is where things get interesting. Trying to line up on the wire to try to cut perfect corner to corner. I have to say that this is not exactly one of my specialties. I hope I'm not getting my hair in the way. Pretty damn close. Okay, so we got these pieces. Okay, let's move on to the next section, which is right here. And we want a 1-inch, and then the other 3 is 1.5. So we are going to do, I think I'm going to do all the 1.5 inches, and I'll be left with a 1-inch. 1.5. 1.5. One and a half. And the 1-inch. Okay. Okay, so there's no cutting on these two. So now we have all of our pieces for our cards all cut. So now I have my card bases, and I'm going to put them aside temporarily. Bone folder, and I'm using some snail adhesive. This is from Close to My Heart. And I will make sure for what products are still available that I know of. I will leave links in the description box. Oh, there's a card base that needs to be put aside. I went ahead and did some mats as well. Now, with these designs, these are just guidelines. You could take these pieces and do with them whatever you want. You can add ribbons. You could do whatever you want. You could take these 3 here and do kind of like triangles across. I mean, however you want to do it. Okay, I am going to follow these sketches, okay? And you know, I kind of change things up sometimes when I'm in the middle of designing. But I am going to, on some of them I may use mats. Maybe I'll use mats on all of them. But when I cut my mats, I chose a paper that I felt, a cardstock that I felt would look good with it, with my designer paper. And I cut a 1/4 of an inch larger than these measurements. And I am also going to do some inking. I'm going to ink my edges. I am using one of Close to My Heart's new inks. I don't have my Stampin' Up! Inks yet. They're on the truck out for delivery. I have an order from Stampin' Up! Coming. I just got my order from Close to My Heart today also. So I am going to go ahead and ink my edges. I love these inks because they're magnetic closures, and they even stack nicely because they magnetically stack together. Okay, I'm going to speed up this video, and let's get to inking. Inking is all done. On a couple pieces, I inked both sides, as you saw, because as I'm inking, I'm thinking, well, what if I decide I would rather have the flip side of the paper on these pieces or mix and match, okay? And so I'm going to go ahead and we're going to start assembling our cards. I also got out some washi tape. I had gotten this pack. It's for journaling, but I got this pack at Walmart, and there were a couple in here I thought might go along with these themes. Whether I use them or not, or which cards, I don't know, but I'm just going to kind of wing it from here, and I'm going to just start assembling. I'm going to speed up the video once more, and I will be back with you once we get all our pieces together. Now the fun begins. It's assembly time. I'm going to be doing some of my stamping now on my cards. I'm not doing a whole lot because the whole purpose of these one sheet wonders is to keep the cards simple. It's meant to like mass produce a lot at one time. Okay, so I am going to get out my Taste of Summer. And this is not the same stamp set that came with this paper, I don't think. It might be. Yeah, it is, I think. Well, regardless, I am using this subline. And notice I am just kind of conditioning the stamp a little bit. So it takes the ink. And I am going to place this where I want it. Let's see, where's the card fold? The card fold is right here, I think. Yep. This is a new stamping tool I just got. It is the Stamping Pro platform. It's same concept as the Misty, but this is a lot cheaper, and there's no borders here where you can have a long piece of paper and you can still stamp. Okay, so I've got it where I want it. You simply just put this in the groove, close the lid and press down, lift it up, then you ink your stamp. Put this back in. Jewelry's still out on this one. Press, 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 press. There you got it. Then I could put some embellishments on either side. But yeah, the jewelry's still kind of out on this, so I'm not sure about it yet. But I'm gonna play with this to see how I like it. I was gonna get the big ass Misty, and then I saw this and I thought $100, or I think that this one was $30. I'll risk this first, right? And this is our rubber stamp squeegee thingies for cleaning stamps, and it works great. I will also have a link for these. I mean, you want one of these. They come in a set of 2. Now these stamp sets aren't available anymore. So this was like way back, like 3 years ago. So yeah, this one's no longer available. Ooh, I don't want to drop my iPad. Let's see what else we have here. Yeah, some of these are no longer available. Neither is this one. Neither is this one. I don't know if any of these are. This one is. But this is part of the Business Builder kit. When you're close to my heart consultant, you get 3 stamp sets when you reach the first level of their ramp up. Okay. Anyhow, I got 3 Business Builder stamp sets. I saw this and I thought, you know, I might be able to use this in one of these cards. Okay, so let's move on to this card. And we're going to figure out what stamp do I want on this one. I think I'm going to go with the Hello Sunshine. And then we could use other embellishments. Again, I'm going to condition it. Like the oils of your skin kind of takes off the residue from the factory and makes your ink stick better. Okay, so I want the Hello Sunshine. I think I'm going to put it in this corner. Okay, we got to put our magnets down to hold our paper in place. So you're supposed to line up this groove here. And close the lid. Pick up your stamp. Then this detaches and you ink it up. I'm not doing any embossing today. I am just doing some plain stamping. Perfect. I like that. I like the crispness. I really do. Okay, so that's 2 cards stamped. Okay, then we got this one. Okay, we're gonna do one that says "You're the best." This is one of my brand new stamp sets. I really like this. It looks like a washi tape or a banner. That's what it's supposed to look like. Okay, so yep. My only thing about these kind of stamps is they're so sticky. Get them into place, but sometimes they don't want to stay because they're so sticky. They want to stick to your fingers. You are the best. Okay, that's that one. Figure out what I want to do with this one. Celebrate you. I'm not using a bunch of different inks either. Keeping these cards very simple. See what I mean? They stick to your fingers. Okay. So we're going to do Hope you're feeling better soon. That looks good. I'm starting to get the hang of this because this is like a magnetic and hinge. I might be liking this. My issue with acrylic blocks, I'm not the best stamper. Okay, I'll be the first to admit that. But these are like foolproof. These kind of stamping platforms. It's like perfect stamping. Effortlessly. Almost. I am now going to go off camera and do some embellishing. How much embellishing? I don't know. We will see, and I will see you back here in a few. Okay, I am back. I just kept the cards very, very simple, mainly some pearls. But this is what I did. This is what I did. This is what I've done. This is, I just put this little 3D sticker on here. It has a little flower with a bead, and I added a pearl to it. This one, that was Hello Sunshine. All that I did here was a very large pink pearl in the corner, 2 small white pearls. Very simple. Celebrating You, some sequins. This was coral reef sequences from Close to My Heart. I don't think they have this anymore. And then this one, hope you feel better. Hope you are feeling better. 3 little pearls in the corner. This one I didn't do anything to because I found out I really screwed up. So you always pay attention to where your fold is. What did I do? Quite obvious. I stamped upside down. So this is not a total loss. I can cut this panel off and use it as a panel on top of another card, which is probably what I'm going to do, so it's not a total loss. But there you have it. There's your one sheet wonder. Or I might just scrap this one because there's a glue spot on there that won't come off. I got a glue eraser. I got to try it first. But here we go. Here's our cards. Okay, I thank you for tuning in. I know this video is probably a rough one. I have not filmed a paper crafting video, tutorial video in about 3 years. Wow, it's been that long. Okay, so this is what I have. Please do make sure you give me a thumbs up, likes, subscribe, comment, share, and I will be back with more videos. The next video up is probably going to be an unboxing haul video again. And then after that is going to be a scrapbooking session. This is National Scrapbooking Month. So that's it for now. Out of here.